Hi, I'm Wolle from Siemens, and today I'll show you how fast, easy and error-free it is to assemble a star-delta combination simply using Siemens standard motor contactors from our modular Sirius system. And there's no need for any circuit diagrams. Here's an overview of our family of star-delta combinations. They are also available completely pre-wired. The small frame size for three-phase asynchronous motors up to 11 kilowatts rated power at 400 volts. Frame size S0 can be used for motors up to 22 kilowatts rated power. With this frame size we can start motors in star delta up to 45 kilowatts, and with this frame size motors up to 90 kilowatts rated power can be started in a star delta combination. Of course, we also offer star-delta combinations and switchgear for up to 500 kilowatts rated motor power at 400 volts, but in that case the wiring is classic and these innovative function modules are not available. Let me show you now how fast and easy the wiring is. Here we can see a star-delta combination, classically wired with single wires and a timing relay. That's the old-fashioned way. Today we have star-delta combinations that are very quick to assemble yourself. We have a line contactor, a contactor for implementing the delta connection on the motor, and this contactor that switches the star jumper during startup. In addition, there are these function modules that handle the control of the contactors and the time delay, the electrical connection from the main circuits, mechanical connection clips for fastening the contactors, and an interlocking module that prevents the delta contactor and the star contactor from energizing and producing short circuits. Now let me show you how quick it is to assemble. First of all, take the middle contactor, the delta contactor, and install the connecting clips in the openings provided for this purpose on both sides. No tools are required. On the right side of the contactor, you can see this opening for the interlocking module between the star contactor and the delta contactor. The contactors are clipped together, securing them mechanically for the time being. Next, we take the connectors from the main circuits and the star jumper of the same design. First, mount the neutral bridge, then mount the connection between the line contactor and the delta contactor, and finally the connection between the star contactor and the delta contactor. So now the main current paths are already completely wired up, all without any need for tools. Now come the function modules. Please make sure that the brown sliders are extended. Now insert the function modules into the coil connections. You can't go wrong. Then fix them by closing the brown sliders by hand or with a screwdriver. What's missing now? The appropriate overload relay for motor overload protection. There is the classic thermally delayed bimetal relay, which is attached to the line contactor here. Or, of course, you can also use the solid-state overload relay. The advantage of this relay is that it has up to 90% energy savings and an extremely high setting range compared to the thermally delayed overload relay. There are also the new current monitoring relays that detect not only overcurrent and motor overloads, but also undercurrent, an idle state, so to speak. If the motor is idling to save energy, it could shut down. Typical faults could be a broken V-belt or, in the case of a pump, no more conveyor medium. We also have analog and digital overcurrent monitoring relays, which additionally detect phase failure, phase symmetry, and residual current. The relay, no matter which one is chosen, is then docked to the line contactor, and the star-delta combination is ready for connection. System cable, motor cable, and then button or switch control.